my god. Huh. I gotta run. I gotta get the other deck. Oh no. Surprise! Sorry, forgot some decks. Had to run and get them, and also had to get me a water. But welcome in, surprise! Hold up, I gotta get set up. I'm not even ready. I'm really not even ready. All right, hold up. Hold on. Let me be able to see y'all. I needs to be able to see y'all. Okay, the first time it doesn't work the first time ever. But it works the second time, right? Yes, it does. And no worries for the for the series on trauma. I'm gonna be adding to those videos soon. But yeah, those resources are all for you all. Those are literally things I've learned from experience. And it is just what I'm here to do. The sound was in and out at the beginning. It should have been in and out. I wasn't here. I literally was not here, so I don't know how the audio was going in and out. You've had to cut off man. I'm glad that you've been cutting off fake people. No, when I first said, oh, my bad, Lisette, my bad. Okay, but I'm glad that you've been cutting off people. That is a good thing. A lot of people coat ride like energetically, and what I will say, because I've noticed it, a lot of readers, they do one or two things. One, they don't know how to like channel without like vampirizing off of the viewers. Like they feel like they have to peer into everything instead of just being in a fluid state and allowing it to come to you. Or they will purposefully like be digging into collective energy just so they can like get up there. That's why you have all these people with like 200,000 subscribers, but like they only upload readings of you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow, and like they wait like a few days, and oh, you're gonna be a millionaire today if you watch this right now. Like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Those are like the idiots. I'm gonna call them idiots, and I dare them to fucking come towards me on that one. I dare y'all. You will fall flat on your fucking face. I have been waiting for the day to give y'all your karma. Don't even try me. I will laugh so hard. But I'm here for y'all. Damn, it's dark in here. It's a little bit darker than I wanted it to be in here. Oh, never mind. We good now. It got purple all of a sudden. We good. Thank you, Divine Golden Child. And that's good. That's good. I'm gonna call you Star, or I should call you Kali, or that says Kai. Excuse me. The L is capital. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm really glad. And Priestess, listen, Celestial Priestess, you can email me. You can send a photo and email me those cards if you want. Like seriously, like if y'all ever need someone to like kiki it up with, I'm always down for a good laugh. I'm always down for a good amazement, a good laugh, some good news. It's always gonna be good energy sent back to you. I ain't got no need for any of y'all's energy. I got my own. I know how to use it. You know what I mean? Like so. this is like a safe haven for real, but like it's also not a safe haven if you a demon or afraid of truth, because then it gets a little bit terrifying here. But thank you all so much for all the support. But no, for real. I always try to be there for people. Because it's rough out here. But I don't spread myself thin. I learned that lesson real quick. But I am energetically here for people for real if they need it. But I love y'all so much, truly. We're gonna jump into the reading. I really do miss having those streams where I sit down and just talk to y'all. I'm gonna plan one of those. I'm gonna plan one of those one day. Damn, so all of this, really? What the fuck? That's crazy. We got a sandwich. And then you want to fall out too? Someone Someone lied in spiritual court? Child. Someone lied in spiritual court. Truth inverted, spiritual court upright. Who the hell? Okay, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you trying to lie? Stand for justice? Yes, sir. Follow the money. It never lies. You trying to lie to God about how you didn't sign a contract for money or how you didn't know that you were trying to get money off a collective? Okay. Okay, you fucked up big time. That is a funny ad to get up there. That is the funniest. Like, I love how Spirit just talked to me like that. I have been into technomancy for a bit, not too much, not too deep, but I do have my studies in it. So they do like talking to me through sounds like that heavily. Everything talks to me in my world because I've trained myself to read it. Anyway, damn. Someone tried to lie in spiritual court that they didn't have a dream about being attacked for not spreading. Wow. Someone had a dream. I feel like Martin Luther King up here. Anyway, someone had a dream. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. It's coming through me. This is kind of deep actually. So it's a dream hopper who lied about you in the spiritual courts, and they've been cloaking themselves as you hopping into people's dreams, attacking them in the form of you. But they weren't telling anyone. They were telling people lies, saying that they've been seeing visions or having dreams of you attacking people in their dreams so that they can gain some form of respect because they ranked down. But that's canceled because you're not a rule breaker. People are seeing something from a bird's eye view about this message of despair because someone doesn't want to be busted so they can continue with an old plan that they had due to their bad fortune. Someone doesn't have enough money to do a new plan, so they're trying to do an old plan. And this has a lot to do with the dream state because someone loves to astral travel, or that's just their current field of study, or someone could be a dream hopper. Someone has like very strong Chickasaw native ancestry that taught them how to dream hop, but they learned it through an elk totem. And that's what they've been doing. But they've been trying to keep. Yeah, I'm telling you, right the fuck now. It literally came out. Panicked, inverted, astral travel, and praying. This person's a dream hopper who's been preying on people, trying to make it look like it was you, but it's not you. They've been cloaking themselves in the energy of the elk. It's something about maybe you have elk ancestry, or you're, or like there's a lot of like, there's a lot of like heavy masculine. But this has to do with you being an alien. Like, people know that you're not from here. Like, I'm tired of hearing the word alien. Can we just say extraterrestrial or celestial being? Because I'm tired of hearing the fucking term alien. That is like so fucking old and dumb. I'm using my right and my free will or changing it now. I'm tired of hearing alien. We are either extraterrestrial or celestial. Stop saying alien. That's like the dumbest thing. We are adults now. We know we're not at the beginning of our spiritual journey, okay? I'm just having a little funny rant, but for real. Someone knows that you an extraterrestrial for real. And this is why they doing this. They want it to be like, oh, you're an evil one. You come down here to destroy the earth, and you're using your telepathic powers for evil. And that's what's going on. So they lied in spiritual court about doing that, or someone found out in spiritual court that they lied. It's like someone petitioned them. Yeah, skills and talent. Someone took someone to a spiritual court and found out that they lied. They didn't ignore the call. Someone knew something was off. It's like they got a gut feeling. Why the fuck would Collective be in my dream? Or why the fuck would you be in my dream? Someone knows that you are like a defender. Maybe you're just very like you are a defense witch, or like you pray for people and people say like, oh, I've seen you in my dreams in like a very healing way. They want to like intergalactic goddess is a really good one too. Um that pinged me. That actually you pinged me on that one. That's funny. No, but it's like why would they do that? Why they don't even know me. First of all, that's a good point. You don't even know me. So someone you don't even know half these people that this person's doing it to. This person could be doing it to their colleagues. They're like, oh, they're attaching themselves to me. And no, that doesn't make sense though. Why would they come for me? They don't even know my like my name. The only person that knows enough information to dream hop or to like get in a close relationship like that would be you. So what are you doing? It's like someone can't lie anymore. People are no longer ignoring the call when it comes to people lying about what you do. Someone also lied and said that you took them to the spiritual court because that was your skill and you're ignoring your call to bring justice down and you just brought them to court to be an asshole. No. No. And for some of you, this is like a galactic beef, like an intergalactic beef, like dead ass, or an outer galactic beef, really. And there's some like who is the what is that? Who a Melchizedek, which is like a gray. Well, a Melchizedek is like a gray, but it's also a troglodyte that's kind of related to the Nomo. Someone's from Mars for sure though, and they're about to get arrested. I don't know if you've had any encounters recently, but if you've had an encounter with a being that was like tricking you or pranking you or like and we're not talking about spirit, we're talking about like galactic being. They're getting arrested by the courts. Some of y'all you went to the Galactic Federation, some of y'all went to the councils on different planets and they gone now. You don't have to worry about that bitch ass no more, is how I heard it. Like they're getting they're mm-mm. So that's what's going on with for some people. What the fuck is going on with this? My antennas are going crazy. Hold on. All right. But that's what's going on. Yeah, because they keep trying to do an old plan. Someone also, what the hell? Someone's okay. So this person's using the dark arts to communicate with celestial beings, and you can do that with even without the dark arts, right? But this is that Solomonic planetary magic. Someone has contacted a spirit of a planet. That is? I'm here. Uranus, Saturn, Mars, or Pluto, and Pluto is technically the underworld. Um, but from those planets, they've contacted the spirits. And they're trying. It's like they're trying to get something to go in their favor for like a bounty on your head. It's something to do with your chart as well. And there's like sirens going off in the background, like faint. But this person failed to do that all because they didn't want to get busted, but they got caught doing this by a family, a group. How so you got caught talking to planetary spirits by a group of people. Where are you at? Why are you what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to keep that stuff private. How the hell do you get caught? This could even be like they did it when like someone was like, okay, my husband or my wife or my husband's not gonna be home for like another like 2 hours. I'm gonna go talk to the celestial spirits and the extraterrestrials so I can get a bounty on Collective's head. And then they came back and they got caught in this meeting that they were having. Yeah. Someone could go by the name Panda, but they didn't want to be seen by God, or something about pandas is significant. Um but they thought that God wouldn't see them. It's like someone like first of all, you don't know how to cloak. I can literally like see and whatever. Anyway, someone thought that they were being like putting on a black robe is not cloaking. I don't know who taught you that. Um, you have to. I'm gonna take this off because my whole body hurts now. It's like not actually, but I'm just like, what you heard that Aleister Crowley what was he? He was in Spain, I think, and he cloaked himself, wearing a bright red, whatever the fuck, and wearing gold and shit, and walked around town and no one seen him. You don't have the connections like he did, first of all, and second of all, it's not even the right material. It can't just be any material. It's a specific material that you have to have, and I'm not going to tell you what that material is. So, y'all are fans. And y'all are fans for real. Like, you don't know the arts. You're a fan of the arts. And where are you? Yeah, these people are not awake. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes down to the arts at all. And they are very unlucky because this is a divine intervention. Because now people are looking for information. Why were you doing this? Someone's finding out that someone used to be part of a satanic cult. What the fuck? Who are you? I keep seeing Shiva. Someone's been trying to channel the energy of Shiva on you. Because I keep seeing her statue. Why are y'all... High honor. Entity attachment inverted. So what the fuck? So this person tried to get Shiva on you and Shiva said, no, I'm not going to attach something to someone who's held in high honor. The veil was revealed. What the fuck is going on? Why are y'all trying to six you? What the hell? Leave them alone. So Shiva working with you now, Collective. Don't even worry. I don't even know what the fuck that going on about. But someone was trying to use Shiva to get a entity attachment to you. Someone works at CERN. That's why. Okay, newsflash for the people at the spiritual community that still think that CERN are opening up portals to different dimensions and stuff. No, they're opening up portals to Shiva. Why do you think there's a gigantic Shiva statue outside of CERN? Because they are using that as their shrine. They are channeling Shiva's energy to open portals to Shiva. Okay, or the underworld. That's what they're doing. They're not opening up portals to the fourth, fifth. No, they're using Shiva. Okay, that's what CERN's been doing the whole fucking time. It's been that obvious in everyone's face, but everyone doesn't want to look at it because they just see this. They don't even y'all don't even never talk about the Shiva statue outside of there. But yet you go to the fucking airport. That one fucking airport. I can't even remember the name of it because it's so overhyped. And then it's like, oh my god, the devil's here, and there's so many Illuminati things. Who gives a fuck? Y'all look outside the CERN. There's the Shiva statue. That's what they're channeling. That's what they're doing. That's their whole thing. So someone works at CERN. They are trying to get, or someone had access to get in the CERN. Someone knows someone that works up in there, and they were trying to use Shiva to work with them, and no, that Shiva denied. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm very confused. Why are you... So things are ending now. This is over for these people in the South Node sending death magic. So, so death magic is being sent to this person who's not an Earth angel. So you're free, divine feminine, from being imprisoned in debt. You're now in an energy of abundance, and this is not going to change for you. People are confused why you get abundance because you're not in a commitment. They expect you to be so like some of y'all, and again, that celestial goddess energy is coming back up, and it makes sense now because it was star seed and commitment inverted. Someone thought that you were like, because you are like this celestial, this divine royalty, however it is, celestial bloodline, whatever it is, like your royalty. They thought that you had to be in a relationship to get the money, and because you're not dating an alien, I'm gonna say it that way because it's coming through that way. Uh, you're not dating anyone. You're not dating anyone divine, whether they are divine in the heavens or divine in the under or in the lowers or whatever. And you don't have anyone rich on the physical dating you. That you're not supposed to have that money. That has nothing. It, it's yours. It's not theirs or hers or his or their or them's. It's yours. So why does anyone else matter if it's yours? Am I making sense? I want to make sure. Have I spoke clear enough? Am I loud enough? Are we good? I'm confused why they think, why does it matter if it's yours? It doesn't matter. I'm out of here. I'm too like child. I mean shit. All right. Cut and dry to you. Awesome. Good. I'm just making sure we're cool with that because I'm very confused. Why? Anyway, karma. You got good karma and a love offer from. So someone wanted to get good karma by giving you a love offer. This immature man or this man that's been very fucking wild and out they ass and out the wazoo because they don't have any protection. So it's like I know I have to get connected somehow. Like even if they say, hey, what's up? That's enough communication for me to be protected for just like 5 minutes. No, like you can't even talk to this person. Telepathically, no. Through another spirit, no. By body hopping in the dream state, no. If you haven't been having dreams, it's because your ancestors are purposely blocking you from having dreams. Because this fucking weirdo won't quit trying to talk to you in your dreams to be protected. And even if you do see this person in your dreams, it's like you can't say what you want to say. It's like you hear what you want to say in your mind, but you never like speak it out loud. It's like you're just staring at him like a dog. I know they were gonna say like a dumb dog. And first of all, dumb dogs can still bite, bitch. So watch your mouth. Okay. So what's happening in the distant future, spirit? Distant future, this thief or someone is trying to steal from you. Oh, this thief's done being mad at you in the distant future. Yep. In the distant future, this thief is not going to be not going to have any more animosity towards you. They're not going to be like, I wish I could do that anymore, because they're not your twin flame, and they don't and they don't expect a distorted community to stop working to cause them a health concern. So I'm glad that this community of people is starting to realize what's going on. You all were the battery for this gigantic baby loser. I don't know why it came out that way. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's funny, but anyway, and y'all were going to use us for your battery. So I'm glad that y'all are picking up on that they've been using you for your battery. And if you all stop doing what they say and you cut away from them, they'll get sick. You see how this works? You see how fucked up it is in the grand scheme of things? Like, y'all think you're so dark and evil, right? Like, no, we're more evil than you because we cut you off first and you all suffered and we didn't suffer at all. So maybe you should really understand something real quick. Yes, there's a category of angels called evil angels, or angels of evil, but like angels, again, like I said the last time, angels, we will literally cut your throat in front of like everyone, and God will just be like, okay, good, go on, you can leave now, and we'll just leave without getting in trouble. This is called spiritual warfare. You can read about it in any book. You can go all the way back to the fucking epics of Gilgamesh and read what they did back there. Those were the Watchers. The Gilgamesh was a Watcher or a Gregory, however you want to say it, okay? They did the same shit back then. We do the same shit now. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, okay? We are still fighting about the same old bullshit in those same old books. So, y'all, children of the night, like, I think you've been in the dark for too long because you guys are turning into moles. You can't even see now. Y'all are look at you, do your research. I'm gonna tell the children of the night to do your research, not on the occult, but on some truth, because y'all really stupid, and it's weird. Anyway, divinity, you're not in a commitment because of your divinity. Someone wanted to go around and say, oh, because you're divine, you're not in a commitment. Yes, that is actually very true. God will not let us get in a relationship with just anyone because we are divine. Do you understand? So, yes, just because you want us part of your bloodline and you send us your cousin or nephew or niece does not mean that we are going to be with them. If they have no like registry, like we're a VIP club. If they're not on the list, they get bounced. Just because you and your ego want us on your list does not mean it's there. And just because you do something nice for someone with divinity does not mean you're gonna get something in return. Get your head in the damn game. Nigga, that was the nice thing. Did you see that? Did you get that? The nice thing was us being there. Idiot. For real. I'm gonna use that word from now on. Y'all idiots now. You got me up to that level. I don't know what's wrong with people. Do y'all forget what appreciation is? I'm gonna keep it that way too. Like, seriously, do y'all forget how to like show that? The fact that you got something that like took a relief off of you, that was enough. That was God saying that's what you get for now, because that's what you put in, but keep working and we'll work on more for you. Y'all have to get out of this mentality that God's your slave, or that your ancestors are your slave, or that these spirits are your slaves. They're not your slave. They will that you are the slave. You work for them. You're the slave, and you're not even getting paid. So you are a slave. Anyway, it's an equal give and take. When we say the divine meets you halfway and you meet them halfway, when you tell the divine something, right, that's you going halfway, they listen to you and they make an agreement with you. Hey, we'll do this if you do yada, yada, yada. That's meeting them halfway, right? So then they go forward again. And then you're still at this halfway point. This is where you need to walk. And then when you get there, you get the reward. Does that make sense? I had a visualization and everything that time. That's crazy. We went real good. How rate that? That was good. That was crazy awesome. Anyway, I'm sorry. I literally just cannot I really don't get it. Like I'm trying to explain it in like the dumbest ways because I understand it. Like anyway, this distorted masculine is very bothered that that their child, what the fuck? They did a reading on their child and they found out that a karmic femme, what the fuck was karmic femme? Okay. So this distorted masculine is upset because they're stuck in a relationship with the karmic femme who like that's not your child. Someone's finding out that damn. So this kind of ties in with yesterday where that we picked up on the couple that was given demon babies, right? The masculine found out because he was divine at one point. He found out through divination why he lost his divinity, and it's because he did have a child with the karmic femme. The woman wanted a male, like a boy, and they always gave birth to girls because they made a pact in a past life that they would never have birth to a male again if all their children would be divine or have some form of like gift or ability, right? The male found out that the only reason they had a boy child is because the karmic femme in this life rewrote something that this masculine didn't know. She traded his divinity in by staying bound to him and by causing him chaos and confusion and arguments in his love life and causing that to fuck up to have that child that was a boy. But that child is not going to be either of theirs. It's going to be whatever entity they made that prayer to. And I am hearing Ashtaroth, but this is a huge cover up. Like someone, and again, this child that was born, they found out that this child is very gifted, but they it, the gifts cannot be honed. It is a chaos agent child. It's born to just cause chaos. That's all it does. And the more chaos this child causes, the more money they get. This child is in trouble because they cause too much chaos. So they're under heavy supervision. They might even be like heavily sedated under medicine. So they've been losing money, not because of you, collective, but because this karmic femme made a faulty contract with a demon that their child can't fulfill. That's fucked up. I'm telling you, relationship right now. It just came out with the relationship upright. That's how they kept the bind, was this relationship. And because this masculine has mother trauma and thinks that relationships are always supposed to end in arguments and shit, they thought that the relationship that they were in was normal. The reason why you met these people was to show that masculine that argument in your relationships is not supposed to happen. You might have tried to help them, but you realized that it wasn't going to work. The feminine was working behind everything the whole damn time, and the feminine was behind making someone be mad at you. This man might have gotten a poly relationship with a woman that made them feel better, and this karmic feminine got mad and jealous about them giving the love that they wanted because it was ending their contract with them. So then they got pissed off. That's why, damn. Shit. That is fucked up. But it's like, this is how that shit runs. It's not like a surprise to me. I just didn't expect it to come through so fluently like that. Because holy shit. But back to it. That after that poly thing happened, it wouldn't have broke the contract if the karmic feminine still had control, because the karmic masculine that now is a karmic because he lost his divinity in this contract, he sold it for that, met a divine feminine or a divine or an angelic being that they were in a relationship with, and now that person lost a divinity because they were going against you by staying in that relationship couple when you were trying to break everything up at one point. Or not break up the relationship, but break up that faulty contract. Because everyone was in agreement that that contract needed to be broken or changed. But the karmic feminine was working against you because anytime you tried to break that contract or change it, and it wasn't to keep her benefit, she would veto it because it was her name that was signed in red while another man had his signature below it. But he signed the contract thinking that it was like a paper, though. It was like a certificate. It could have been marriage, it could have been something, but she used her menstrual blood in the ink and black ink to tie him to it because he signed his name in that menstrual blood. And that's how this contract has stayed so solid. And whoever this other angelic being was that they got in a relationship with, if it was a female, they were having their period like crazy. And they like their cycle was off. Like they were having it way too early or way too late. And having pregnancy scares is what I'm hearing. But like someone was having a bunch of miscarriages too. This karmic feminine, I'm getting way too much. This karmic feminine was having a lot of miscarriages and blood clots due to the contract failing because they, oh my God. So that what was going on. That's the whole thing right there. Shit. But that's it. That false narrative inverted. That's the truth. That is the true narrative of what went down between these people. This is what they were trying to keep people from knowing. This karmic feminine, and they were praying that you would that you, maybe you're a reader. I mean, shit, maybe it's just about me too a little bit, but they're concerned. They were praying that you would lose your position before this got out. But now they're concerned because their child's gonna die because of a voodoo backfire, and they don't want people knowing about that either. Because they weren't telling messages about how they were abusing someone with love spells. An Ice King inverted. Damn. There's more than that? Are you fucking kidding me? What? Tell me more than damn. Sorry, I heard that clear as day. I just heard there's more than that, you know? Like, holy shit, tell me. Come on, come through. Don't actually come through that damn door. You stay outside the door because you're outside the door talking to me and I hear you. But tell me. I don't want you up in here. So, the reason why you were in breadcrumby relationships when you met these people is because they were using the fact that God sent you to them to help them, to keep them under a bind. You might have met these people and were told not to make any friends, or these people are not your friends for this specific reason alone, but you never labeled the relationship. This person clinged onto you, called you their friend, gave you a bunch of nicknames, and tried to like play at your heart in a friendly motion so that they could say that you were bound to them. So that and that's how they were putting you in these like relationships. You were never friends with these people. You were experiencing life with them because God told you, hey, this is your next mission. Because the distorted masculine was wanting out of that contract. There was something about, they knew something was up and wrong, but they didn't know what it was. And this is why you were there. So they were trying to get their divinity back by working with you, or they were trying to get back in the good graces of God, I should better say, because they want to say they get their divinity back, but they wanted to get back in the graces of God with you or through you. And this karmic feminine knew that and would not let him do it. It's something about a lot of sex magic and menstrual blood. This masculine likes to fuck on their period, or if this is just, or if the roles are reversed and it's a feminine who got tricked by a masculine, the masculine likes to have sex when they're on their period. But they use that menstrual blood and the sex magic to keep a stronger bind on them. And that's what was going on. But take the rules as it applies. If this is between you and someone else, they were definitely putting they menstrual blood or they semen in your food and keeping you bound that way. Um, no matter how this is, there is bodily fluids being used to bind either you or this couple, uh, that needed to be known. That's why the baker or chef keeps popping up in the readings, because someone was literally cooking, and using grave work with a menstrual blood. So they were binding themselves. Why would you use menstrual blood in grave work? I don't want like an actual answer. I know the answer, but that just binds you to the dead as well. So like you have rot. Someone's uterus might fall out. Oh my god. Like rot. Someone's gonna have like gut rot, dude. Someone's gonna have gut rot, bro. I don't like how this is coming, but you know what? I'm telling you. But this Queen of Pentacles inverted was working hard on this plan. Like that's what they were doing. They were working really hard on it and keeping it secret. That's why they had so much anxiety. Something about someone's acne was acting up at one point as well. And it was because they were trying to keep this hidden. There was too much stress on their body. And they were trying to move quick so that you wouldn't know when your rebirth was happening. Someone was just kind of kept trying to throw shit in your face or in your energy so that you wouldn't have time to do your rebirth, while also keeping wraps on people who were around you and on their partner. Someone was also doing love spells on their partner to get them fall in love with you, and you would know this because either the masculine or the feminine would keep bringing up the fact like, oh, I wish you would I wish you and so would just have sex, or trying to show you like sexual photos of their partner, and it disturbed you for a reason. I mean, obviously more than one reason. We're not adulterers out here. Fuck with that bullshit. Get out of here. That's one of our like laws. We don't break that shit. First of all, that's a deep connection that you would never want to. But if you were being asked that, that's why, because this person was trying to get you bound to someone. Someone, it's like really bad how this is like all like this person is twisted and sick. I'd seen you pop up in my face. Don't you ever pop up in my face acting that crazy again. I swear to God, I'll drag you from that vision in my face into the toilet that's right across from me and flush that motherfucker. You be in that movie. What was that movie called? Flushed Again? Nigga, you be like that rap from Flushed Again. I'll flush you down to fucking sewer system. You pop in my face like that again. I swear to God. Woman or man. I don't give a fuck. Up in the astrals, I'm a woman sometimes. So get shit on. These hands ain't for everyone. I swear to God. That's gross as hell. But I'm not even joking. That shit, dude. This plan didn't work though, because they moved too quick. I'll be crazy. They love their sewer play. Not for real, they do. We'll keep them there too. We'll make sure y'all like the sewer. We'll make you smell like shit for the rest of your life. We'll keep it real. But this King of Cups, Queen of Cups inverted, want to unbind themselves from the devil. Damn, they really want to unbind themselves from the devil. This King of Cups, Queen of Cups inverted, right? The devil inverted, the Two of Cups inverted, the lovers inverted. They have no credit. They ran out of time. They ran out of credit with the devil. There's a high with the Queen of Wands inverted and the Two of Pentacles inverted. The show must go on, is how I hear it. Someone's mentor is like, well, I can't help you with this. You just gonna suffer. But you stuck with the devil for real. Like, you trying to unbind yourself from the devil now? No. Emperor. Because they were stopping an emperor from moving forward, whether that was your emperor or you're the emperor, and they are under bad judgment right now. Which is why they haven't been seeing any form of signs on the physical. So someone knows that they're under judgment right now because they're not seeing any signs at all. Like someone's used to, oh, I might see one sign a day or like one sign a week. They haven't seen anything in a while. They're not getting anything that's recognized as a sign, or they're unable to read the signs. Child. They got to come to terms that God is not watching them anymore, that God has abandoned them. They have to come to terms with God's abandoned them. Divine intervention, because they were into the dark arts to make new plans, and they lost. Because they kept a secret from their lover, or they kept some from a secret love. They kept what they loved a secret, which was to cause chaos. Like they are a chaos agent. And that's what they kept secret. Like it might not have been like a secret from you, but they never told you the truth, which is the only way to get out of that judgment, is that they just talk to you and tell you the truth. They kept that secret from you. Like that's how the game is played, unfortunately, too. Fortunately for us, because we have nothing to hide. But they kept it hidden, so that's why they're under this judgment. God has abandoned them. God does, again. I know we were laughing about it like a few days ago, but no, God does not. The phone rings, and Like, wait a minute, what time is it? Wait, I haven't been in time. I didn't know what time it is. The fuck? It's like that type of shit. Like, seriously. Bad fortune because you're not part of this third party situation no more. You're not a relationship guru. If you've been dealing with a bunch of people who have relationship issues and they're like, "Oh, can you help us? Can you help us?" This is why they keep trying to attach themselves to other people to get that going. You're not there to fix people's relationships. That's not your only like no, that's not what you do. You're a spiritual investigator. You're not there to just oh well you're like y'all like listen maybe y'all do have like a PhD in love doctor, okay, maybe you do, but like that's not all. I mean, duh, of course we got some form of knowledge and love, but shit, we love ourselves, like come on. But you're not an evil witch and you have the skills and talent to take someone to a spiritual court, which is what you did or you're being asked to, and you don't need a contract to take someone to a spiritual court. um you can literally ask your angels and guides, take that nigga to the spiritual court. I don't want him near me. All right, you don't have to have the contract. The contract is if you want something to be broken or bound. All right, if you're just gonna send someone to the courts, you talk to God and your angels and do that shit. All right, the contract is more legality, like the deeper shit. All right. But see, you're being asked right now to send someone to a spiritual court. You have permission to do that. You have the skills and talents to. There's also specific prayers that you can do. I don't have that book on me anymore. But you can look up a book, Prayers to Contact the Spiritual Courts. I think there's one in like John, like 16 something. I think it's 16:4-8 is a prayer you can do. I'm pretty sure. Do not quote me on that. I've not done those prayers in a while. I've not seen I have not been in that study for a minute, but I do know John is a significant chapter for those because it's John the Baptist, and that's what he was mainly doing. So that could be a good hint for you all. But if you don't want to go through all that, tell your ancestors, tell Archangel Michael, tell your ancestors, whomever that you just need to talk to. Above all, just ask God, take them to spiritual court. You know. Or you could do the whole thing. I bind so and so to the cross in the name of Jesus, and I bind myself to the cross in the name of Jesus. Well, your name in the name of Jesus. Um, something. Damn it, I can't remember that fucking prayer. Shit, but someone knows what I'm talking about out there. But it brings both of you to the cross of Jesus from Nazareth, and you are literally calling judgment at the foot of the cross on these people doing that. Some of you might feel comfortable doing that for my prayer warriors out there. I'm able to remember the specifics of everything because I got a human brain and it does not work the very best. Okay? But that is what's going on because these people are in bad fortune anyway. Their bad fortune has started. Their doors are closed for these people because they hoodwinked too many people or they got hoodwinked themselves. The doors are closed for being drama starters in your life and giving people messages of despair about you. Thank you. It is. I know Matthew's 18 rings a huge bell. Thank you for that. I know that for sure because I've seen Matthew's another huge book in there. I think there's Luke. I think it's like what Luke 6 or something, right? Someone knows. Y'all know. Y'all would know because y'all can actually look it up in real time, and some of y'all just know because that's your profession and that's all you do. I do way too much stuff to keep all that like stuck up in here. I gotta go back in my notes and look. But y'all know what listen. If you know, you know. If you don't, please look it up because this is some powerful shit that you can do. And it ain't no hoodoo. It ain't no hoodoo workings. Because in hoodoo, you don't do fucking spell work. You do workings. That's what they're called. Okay. That's why a lot of y'all don't really get hoodoo, because it's not magic. It's a culture anyway. Anywho, do what you need to do. Legal message abuse, because because the courts have messages about how this person was abusive to you. Physical, spiritual, it doesn't matter. So endings are happening now because your chakras are aligned. You get good karma. Your chakras are aligned after all this abuse. That's why these family, or this is why these groups of people want to make love offers to you or to make things better for you. Because after all this abuse, you're still like, you still love, you're still charitable. Like, damn, you still trust people. You could have been like backdoored by like your closest homie, like for real, and survived a gunshot and everything. But you still out there hugging people. You're still out there, helping people heal. You're still out there loving people. I'm proud of you, dead ass. If that ever happened, it don't even have to be that. The fact that you've gone through this and you still out there loving people and you're not stabbing people, trying to kill people, being mean to anyone, like that's props. I'm proud of you. Like dead ass. It takes a strong soul to do that shit. It don't matter how big or small someone else wants to make it seem, like you're not doing what they're doing. And you could easily, the amount of hate that we absorb, oh, we could use that. We could go dark art right now and fuck up the whole world. But we don't. And I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for staying in your North Node and healing. Like I'm so proud of you. Like dead ass. Like it is a strong soul. It is a strong being, a strong mind to be able to do that. Coming from someone who has done it, it takes a strong mind. It really does, cuz it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. But Ice Queen, someone's in their thoughts about you cuz you don't talk to them no more. You don't talk to these people no more. And they thinking about you. They thinking about you because you're not a third party snitch. First of all, you're not in a third party. And you're not snitching on anyone. Telling the truth is not snitching. And it's not snitching if they're coming in your energy. Because why are you coming into someone's energy that is intuitive and that knows it's you, despite your cloak or not, because you have this distinct smell that ain't no one else have in this world. But I don't think your brain is evolved enough to know that every human has a different smell yet. So, shit. I remember being in elementary school and I hated going to the bathrooms all throughout school. I was actually dared my high school year to step in the bathroom because I did not want to use the bathroom. I fucking hate it. You all smell way too crazy for me to be in a room that we have to fuck that. I have to deal with the classrooms. I gotta deal with the bus of that. Y'all smell weird. And it's not like a bad smell, it's just there's too much smell. It's too many odors put into one. Y'all are weird. I don't like that. I'm not an aphrodisiac. I love smells, yeah, but not like that. God dang, y'all crazy. Y'all it smells worse than a fucking zoo. Cause at least at the zoo you got fresh air. Shit, we locked in with walls and like paint and shit. Come on. So it's no surprise that this person's house is falling apart because of their family due to their awful obsession. So someone's not surprised that someone in their house is lying about an obsession with the star seed. No one's confused why they're obsessed with you. It's like, oh, you're obsessed with them because they're an extraterrestrial, or they're an angel, or simply they were the nicest person that you ever met, and they really cared about you. They really fucked with you. They really supported you, and that's what you did for real. Take away all the labels at the end of the day. You really were supportive to someone and they fucked up. It's like, wow. Can I get you back? No. Go support yourself. You obviously don't need me. Obviously. You didn't take my advice. You didn't listen to me. Obviously, I'm just not for you. No offense to me. I'll walk away. I'll go find someone else. It don't matter. Someone, God will send me someone else that will. It's okay. That's what you chose. That's what you can do it. Your way's better, right? So show us your way's better. Show us. Well, I'm still waiting to see proof that your way is better. I got binoculars on and everything. I still can't see shit. And someone's like, well, it takes time. Yeah, it does take time. Yes, you're talking to someone that puts the time and effort to do things, so I know it takes time, but you're wasting time. When you spend time wisely, you actually gain time. You realize that? I'm gonna say that again. When you spend your time wisely, you gain time. You make space for things you can actually do. You make space for things like vacation or fucking sleeping when you want to, dog. Like for real. You know what I mean? But when you waste your time, you don't have room for that. So you lose time. I don't know. This person has to be like really new. I don't know why I have to describe it down to like I feel like I'm in kindergarten with this right now. Like y'all might not know about timelines yet, but you'll find out soon what timelines are because you're about to repeat one. It ain't gonna be pretty. Um Let me see here. So ascending. People are talking about your ascension and how someone has been paying people to travel towards you on your ascension, this rich guy, to do death magic on it because they don't want you finding real love. Like, so you showed me what real love was. Come back to me. No. Don't take that love I showed you and give it to yourself. That's all you need to do. Yeah, collective, you don't give a fuck. Healer, wow. And you know what's funny? I like this too, Spirit. That's funny as hell. Healer, you are unbothered about money. Like, you are not healing people for money. You are not using your gifts for money. You are simply just living your life. Unfortunately, in this life, things cost money. But it's like you're not wasting your money. You're not spending it on bullshit. You're not spending it on like the newest fucking Gucci clothes or whatever. You're not parading around town like, look at me, I'm in a richer thing. No, who gives a shit? This money could like actual money. So this is like people know that you got like, oh, you run a spiritual business and you make money. You're not bothered by it. It's not changing who you are. You are still the same individual that you were when you had no money, which is why you went through that phase. God had to test you. I'm going to put you in the dog pound where you have nothing and where money really fucking matters. And I'm going to give you it. I'm going to see how you handle it. Are you going to spend it on dumb shit or are you going to spend it on things that's going to help you through this? You might have made mistakes with it by overspending, like, oh, I'm stressed the fuck out. Let me get this because it's going to help me calm down. It's like self care or spending it on food, however. God does not see that as a mistake. You didn't spend it on bullshit. You didn't spend it on like a new gaming console knowing that you were going to go homeless like 5 months later. Or you didn't spend it on something crazy like a vacation when you knew damn well that you have nowhere else to get back. You know what I mean? You spent it on things that were reasonable, things that the human body needs to live, or things that were expenses that needed to be taken care of. So then he's like, okay, good. You leave that situation. You start making more money. How are you spending it now? The same damn way I spent it back then. Because why would I need to change my course? That's how you are thinking. Why would I change my course with this? Money, it's nothing. It's a frequency. I'm aligning myself more with trusting myself and loving myself, and that's bringing in things that's going to help me trust and love myself even more. Cool. It just so happens that proof that you needed was money. Well, not needed, but the proof that you received was money. Let me use my better words. Who cares? Y'all act like, damn. It getting purple and purple and purpler up in here. It is getting purpler and purpler up in here. I'm telling y'all. But it got real dark on the stream. Sorry, I had to watch the stream back because that was kind of funny. It blacked out for a second. But I'm telling you, and people know that, like that, and also people know it takes healing to not be bothered by money. Because you look at some people, they get their paycheck and they have $2,000 left over, right? What am I going to spend this on? What am I going to do? This is too much money. I need to get rid of it now. I need to spend it all. No, you can save it. Put it in a pot somewhere. I just seen the pot of greed card from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's funny as hell. Someone got a money box. I'm telling on you. Someone got a money box. Haha. Angel Nitika coming to me. She told on you. I love it. Listen, I work closely with Nitika. There was one time she gave me two. She made one of my pennies duplicate into two. It was in my magic pouch. It was so cool. But someone got a money box. Haha. I'm not. I ain't gonna say any much else. But I see you. I hope it goes well though, Tony. You deserve it. I hope it goes well. I'm wishing you well on it. Yeah, because it's out of love, honey. You do it because you love yourself. I ain't mean. I just seen you. I'm putting good energy in your money box. I want you to make some money too. Okay. So regardless, you make money for what you love. You don't lust for money, and you're not being lustful for money. You just doing what you love. And it's like, okay, so they're doing what they love. So you love breaking my relationships. You love making people mad. No, I love doing what God wants me to do. And it's unfortunate that you don't love God. Because if you did love God, none of this would have happened. Oh, really? That clicked too? Thank you. That's what I thought. That's literally what I thought. Thank you. But if you don't be laughing like that, let me have my moments of like, I told you so. I got confirmations in this corner. I got my ancestors in this corner laughing at me like y'all are. I'm the monkey in the middle, huh? Y'all are just fucking with me tonight. I know it's whatever. It's every night, but it's how we show love because we family for real. Oh, but you just doing what you love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All is fair in love and war. And if y'all niggas gonna bring war, we're bringing love. And everything's gonna be just fair and fine because love always wins. So why are you trying to fight in the first place? Moving on. But someone wants to be in a commitment with you, sweetheart. But they know they can't because they were doing voodoo on you and you're not confused about that. Someone once it's like, oh, I love you, but I was doing voodoo on you, so I know you're not gonna take me back. No shit, Sherlock, the fuck's wrong with you? So someone's losing a house because of their animosity towards you. That's how it is, and they're bound to destruction due to their obsession that this rich girl had to remove love offers from an ice king, which is or because they were removing love offers from you, which has an ice king surprise and an emotional pain. Because now they don't know how to love themselves. Because they were working with a mature man who seemed like a nice guy, who said they weren't a Jezebel, but they weren't using their intuition when it came down to this warlock. So, who the fuck is, what the hell is going on? So, what is that? Anyway, so that's what's going on. Cool. There's a warlock involved. So, why did I have to see that? I don't ever want to see them lock tongues again. Y'all are weird. Like, I hope your tongue gets tied in a knot and you both poison yourself. because you just popped up in my face like that. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make that French kiss a kiss of death for both of y'all, and you're just gonna go away from me forever. Bye. Don't ever pop up in my face again. Y'all are crazy. So I guess someone's trying to make you jealous. This warlock's trying to make you jealous because they don't want you to know that they're in a relationship with this karmic film that was doing voodoo on you, and this karmic masculine that was a divine masculine in the past wants to come to you, but they know that they can't come to you because they were doing voodoo on you with these two people. So they're about to get kicked out of their own house because the warlock is fucking your bitch, or the damn, or the witch is fucking your husband. So you getting booted from your own house. Ain't that a stinker? Ain't that a stinker? So the same position, the same thing you wanted for us, you fully in, and you know it now. Y'all can have your fun, but just keep me out of it. So someone wants to say hi. Someone's expecting a community very soon to talk to you about your occupation and how someone lied about not stealing from you because they gave fake readings. This Ice King, who was awakened to their readings being fake after their manifestations not coming true due to a love spell that they were doing on a rising star to make a divine feminine a karmic feminine. They realize that that's not going to happen now, so they know that they're a fake. They're a phony. They're a big fat fake phony. So they want to come back and be like, hi, I didn't mean anything. Turns out that I don't know anything at all. Yeah, you dumbass, you don't know anything. Congratulations. We were trying to warn you about that. So keep going down that path, because I'm not going to follow you. You got to walk that shadow of valley of death by yourself. I'm not in it. Child, you might, shit, you might see my spirit fly around there once or twice, but that ain't me. Don't you talk to it. They're gonna bite you across the face and chase you down the hallway. Cause nothing they doing is working now. They ain't got no job. They lost their job. The full inverted, damn, with the magician upright. They lost everything trying to manifest a healthy life off your energy. And there's no distraction that they can do. There's no drug they can do to distract. There's no sex they can have. Ain't no pussy or dick strong enough to distract them from this chaos with the moon inverted, because they know what about to happen to him, this King of Wands and this King of Swords, because of what this King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles are doing. They know it's too hard to fight the Grand. They gotta walk down the rope. They gotta walk. They gotta take that walk. Yeah, they gotta give it a rest when it comes down to trying to manifest a family life with you, because you're already in a new cycle. You already have your wishes granted, and you're no longer the wounded warrior. You're relaxed. You can relax now. You don't have to worry about being a wounded warrior archetype anymore. This person's stuck in the past, and they won't be able to send you messages anymore. There's no path. There's no cord. There's no opening. There's no door. There's nothing that this person can do to communicate with you or to you. They are stuck and fucked, literally. The initials R, S, K, H, M, L, and N are coming through, and the signs Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces. I said Cancer already. I'm pretty sure it came up twice. So someone could be a double Cancer or have Cancer highly expressed in their chart. They could also be an Aquarius, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Those are the signs I'm getting. But this plan did not work, and they are stuck. And that is simply it. That's the rules that the Hierophant. The rules are you stuck because the plan didn't work. You cannot plan anything with collective. You cannot come towards collective. There's nothing you can do to get out of this. You are stuck, and this is just how it has to end. But yeah, that's the reading. That was a damn wild ass reading, y'all, for real. But thank you all for all the support. so much. Thank you, Mother Father, for giving me the message. Thank you, ancestors, for laughing at me the whole time. No, thank you, ancestors, for being a supportive help as well. Thank you, collective, for being here. Um, love you all so much, truly. Thank you all for everything: the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, the hypes, the donations, whether they're energetic or financial. I truly appreciate love them all. Um, you all are truly beautiful people. Keep healing, keep on that journey. You know how to contact me. My email's in the description, my website's in the description. If you all got the tarot classes, tomorrow I am rolling out charts and then hopefully a PDF that goes over some basic information. It's gonna take. I'm probably gonna do the big gulps of information in video format. It's easier that way. Most of the things I can't really remember off the top of my head, but if I get into the flow, it's gonna happen, and that happens better when I'm speaking rather than typing. Unfortunately, so I'll do that. Um, but thank you all so much for everything. Those the charts will be rolled out tomorrow. If you are interested in tarot classes, email me about them. They're not on the website. Email me about them, and I'll talk to you there about it. If you're interested in any other service, the website's there. If you're interested in the full moon, new moon cleansings, you can email me about those if you're confused about how that works, and I'll describe it in there as well. But everything's in the description for my email, the donation links, the website, everything is down there. I love you all so much, tenfold and forever, truly and forever and always. And